Just thinking about contact center, especially right now, since the budget season is in full swing, contact centers have huge impact on profitability. What we're seeing, many hotels don't even know how much contact centers are costing them. We see that on average, typically a hotel spend between 300 to 500,000 a year on contact center. And for some large organizations, that could be a lot more. And what we're also seeing is that with demand slowing down, hotels are looking for efficiency. And the best way to really find cost-effectiveness for hotels, typically we see that they spend between 300 to 500,000. For some larger companies, it could be a lot more. But besides just costs, I'm not even talking about the pure cost from that perspective. It's also operational efficiency. Hotels are dealing with so many other issues when it comes to contact center. If you think about, it's always been challenging to find and retain qualified staff, more so since COVID, and we know that labor costs really skyrocketed. Typically, we help hotels save at least 30% on their contact center costs, which is huge. And we've seen examples where we help hotels increase their conversion rate up to 60% of qualified calls. That's huge. That's revenue. And with another company, we've actually helped them reduce abandonment rate. They went from 70% of their calls being abandoned to under 3%, which had a huge impact on their revenues to ancillary revenue streams such as spas, reservations, cabanas, because we were able to take more calls and book more reservations for those outlets. Also, that had a huge impact on customer experience scores. Their customer experience scores skyrocketed. I think the challenge that we're seeing with a lot of contact centers is that hotels have no visibility into their performance. They don't know how many calls they're getting. They don't have visibility into their KPIs. A lot of times, hotels view call centers as a cost center, right? Versus a revenue generator. And call centers could be a really solid revenue generator for hotels. They just need to really optimize. If you think about what makes call centers so costly is labor, right? Labor, we all know that labor costs skyrocketed. But what we're seeing is across the US, typically contact centers are seeing between 35 to 45% turnover rate, which is huge. So that means that hotels have to constantly hire and train new team members, and that could be really costly. There are so many benefits. I know hotels are hesitant to outsource, but in addition to cost savings and finding operational efficiencies, there are so many benefits to outsourcing your call center operations. You don't have to worry about staffing and being able to scale for busy periods. We take that upon ourselves, but also service level consistency. We see that unfortunately a lot of companies don't have a strong quality assurance program or processes that we use. So we can definitely help make sure that agents are constantly delivering strong, highest level of service possible. And then technology, we all know that unfortunately our industry, we are very slow to adopt new technologies. So with call center outsourcing, you know that your partner will have the latest and greatest technology.